Good morning. Cheers already. Miss G's Crafties, 21 months of sub, and Evan Max, 25 months of sub. And thank y'all, and good morning. Good morning, Craig. Good morning, Ariana. Thank y'all for joining me. Schmevelin, 26 months of sub. Where's my voice? We're a little nasally this morning, which means we're a little bit throaty this morning. It's very polleny maybe today. I don't know I'm under attack today more than normal. Yeah, fancy new badge. What's weird? So I have the broadcaster badge now. If you hover over the little red camera on next to my name and chat. But what's funny is y'all tell me if there's sound issues. I'm looking okay over here, but I see your note. Tell me if there's any issues. I'm looking okay. So the weird thing is this badge is red. And red is a negative color, right? So in your chat window, you probably have like a little subscriber badge or a little Twitch badge or something like that. Well, in my little send a message field, it's this red broadcaster badge, which made me stop and look at it this morning. That must have been something that Twitch has changed. And it looks like there's an alert there, and it bugs me. So I hope they change the color. Like I don't need a red badge in an active field, right? I should be like a UX designer or something. You don't need the color red in an active text field. That tells me like I keep looking at it. It's bugging me because it's bright on my screen. Anyway. My problem, not yours. How are y'all this morning? Are we good? I feel pretty good. Let's use my, using my Pinwheel. Schmevelin, I can't keep up with all of the gift subs. You are the kindest, sweetest person. Thank you so much. Schmevelin subs her own sub. And it seems like it's every day because she's also gifting subs. So I'm like, hey, Schmevelin subscribed again. But Schmevelin's the best. I can't wait till we open things back up so I can get out and see Schmevelin and give her a big sub hub for all of us, right? I think she'd be up for that, right, Schmevelin? Once we're all traveling again and vaccinated again. So that will be awesome. Claire on vacation. I'm back from vacation. I'm good to be back from vacation. Been back almost a week now, but it took me through this weekend to finally get back on track. So I finally feel, as of like yesterday, settled back into my routine. Like all of last week was all catch up. Tessa, 19 months of subbing. Thank you, Tessa. I appreciate it so much. How's that Hippo Noto working out for you? Did your real one ever arrive? Doubtful. Rewizzles. Thanks for the bits. What is that emote? Mr. Destructoid. So yeah, I finally feel like I'm in a good workflow place as of yesterday. Got caught up from last week, got a bunch of shipping. I'm shipping every day now when I used to ship twice a week, but we still have this spoke backlog that I'm working through. If you're a spoke orderer and you don't have your products yet, it's coming soon. I'm hoping to be caught up by the end of the week. It's getting close. Maybe sooner if things break right. Podcast planner, good morning. Rich Sticks, 500 bits, let's go. Big hype train going. So yeah, I'm feeling back to the regular workflow. So let me break the workflow real quick. Thursday stream time, we have a problem. We have a conflict. I'm going to be busy Thursday as the builder of the Paris architecture set. Now, this is a Relay FM member special that Mike and I do. Once a year, we do this. You've heard us talk about it if you listen to the podcast. We do this back and forth of one person builds the Lego set while the other person halfway across the world describes how to build it. We're doing that at 9 o'clock on Thursday. Why is it always Thursday? Because of Mike's schedule. Mike's podcast schedule. So my time frame that I can adjust is that Thursday morning time frame. So we're starting at 9. This should take 2 to 3 hours. And then it has not been a year, Rewizzles. I will address that. If this is going to take us 2 to 3 hours. Last year's set was too big, Trafalgar Square. That took us almost 5 hours, and we broke it up into 2 sessions. Are you going to do a bad French accent? Probably. I used to have a good French accent. But my point that I'm getting to is stream time on Thursday will be delayed. I tried this challenge with a very small set with my library Lego club since we were all virtual. It was quite difficult. Yeah, we finally got into a workflow. The first one was really extremely hard. Like, I felt like I wanted to stop. We've gotten the hang of it somewhat now, but we hit our limit last year as far as size of Lego kit goes. It was Trafalgar Square. Someone can look it up. It was close to 1,000 or maybe over 1,000 pieces. And this has been more the size that we've gone for. This one's 649 pieces. The ones in the past, what have we done? Mike did London. Did I do San Francisco? I think I did San Francisco. I'm looking up here on my shelf. We have a bunch on our shelf, and my son's got a bunch of other ones up here. We got Tokyo up there. So we're not going to watch the building size of the build because I have to pay attention. I will not pay attention. I'm not going to run that live video here because we might never finish if I do that. Nick Polaroid, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. So yeah, that's a no. That's a flat no for me. But I should be able to just stream afterwards. I'll take a lunch break and come back on stream before I go get the kids for carpool. If my wife was working, we'd be able to jump right into it, but I'm tied up Thursday. So Slumberland Studio, getting your first COVID vaccine today. Awesome. Alan Shootco, 5 gift subs. What is going on here? Thank you so much. That is awesome. I appreciate you so much, Alan. Gosh, thank you. This is amazing. All the emotes are getting delivered to supporters. Y'all should go check out your new emotes. Too late, continue train. Oh, did you miss it by like a second or two? Man. So good. This is amazing, y'all. Thank y'all so much. This really helps. This really means a lot to me and really helps the channel. And I love it. So, second dose report from last week. If you're a Pen Addict subscriber, you know how it went. I basically lost about 12 hours, like a full day. Friday, like 4 to 6 hours just literally laying on the couch. And then like the rest of the afternoon and evening, like I was fine, up and around. I was just tired. So nothing worse than that. So it was good. So it wasn't any long term like other people have had some like multiple day like issues with that. And thankfully I did not run into that. So all right, what else do we need to talk to? We got a lot to talk about today, I think. Like I don't have any huge plans today, but I got a few things. I am Moderna. So yes, I should have clarified that. So that was Moderna. So like my shot was at 2:00 on Thursday, and like I was fine all Thursday night. I slept well Thursday night. I woke up Friday morning. I was like, okay, I'm a little groggy, but then like the body aches and pains kicked in about 8-9 a.m. and then I basically fell back asleep just on the couch for like 4 hours, and then I was just kind of groggy a few hours after that. And then by the evening, like I was ready for dinner and like sitting up and just being mostly good, but just tired. So it was good. Put a big Moderna banner up on the wall behind you. We are actively working. Brooks, 11 months of subbing. Let's go. We are actively working on a new Twitch stream setup, y'all. Tan and Crimson, it would not hurt to schedule a day, the day following off, not the day of, the day after. So my wife is helping me. We're going to redo what I've always wanted to do here is have a good backdrop. One Dog Night, thank you for the 18 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. So what we're going to do is we're going to push Corinne. I swear you just subbed 22 months of subbing. Thank you so much. We're not going to green screen. I'm close to the wall here, right? Ooh, Toby might not like that. So I'm going to push further away from the wall so we can have pictures and shelving back here. So it's just more visually appealing. Like this bothers me. Like I've stopped talking about it now. But this bothers me that there's not enough back here to like be fun. And I've always wanted it that way. So my wife is in charge of this. So she's decided, like, we have this big room here and we were trying to decide which location in this room is best. Turns out this is the best. We're just going to push further away from the wall. And then she's picked out a new camera for me to stream from. So she made like this whole Amazon list of all the stuff that I need to order to get this done. The only problem is the camera is going to be like it's like a month back ordered. So yeah, but like I've got the lens, I've got the arm mount, I've got all this other stuff. So we're going to get that. But in the meantime, we're going to set up back here. This is probably like next month sometime, but we're going to see a change back here because I'm committed to doing this stream. Like this is something I thoroughly enjoy every week. Mural of Toby. I still need to get a fat head of Toby. That would be cool. A vinyl. So I'm committed to this stream. Like it's stuck. It's as part of my routine. This is one of those things that I won't give up, right? Like Spoke is blowing up, y'all. I promise you, like Spoke is like really doing well and I'm committing more time to it, but the time doesn't get taken away from stream time. You know, I of course have schedule challenges like I do on Thursday. But yeah, if you chroma keyed orange, that would be crazy, right? We could just put like a throat image in the back. So yeah, we're gonna glow up the stream. Just ordered some more Gator Do Instagram lives. Yeah, totally. So fix the lighting. Like lighting looks good this morning, but like there's sun coming in. That's why. Like if it's cloudy and windy, y'all seen the lights change in here very much. So next month or two, you'll see some changes. It'll look better because I am in on streaming, and we're just gonna keep going at it, and we'll eventually, I keep saying it, we'll eventually do more streams. I'll be more anxious to do more streams when I feel cooler about how things look in here instead of just looking at my big mug and my silly pen vinyl. So lighting is a pain. I hate lighting, and I hate video cameras, and I just hate any like photo medium, you know, video photos. I get frustrated with that level of detail. That's where my wife comes in. She's really good at that. So she's hooking me up. But I just ordered everything and the camera's on delay, but we're gonna make it schnazzier in here. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. What else am I looking forward to? Lots of things. It will be an interesting question on how much to stream. Is there a point of diminishing returns? I don't think I will ever personally hit that point, right? Because I don't have infinite time to schedule to allocate for streams, right? Twice a week, 1 to 2 hours per shot. And then I would add like maybe one more block of that. What's the fountain pen equivalent of a Funko Pop you can make a wall of? Inks, bung box pens, Sailor limited editions, things like that. Yeah, I don't know. Those are all pretty Retro 51. There you go. Retro 51. We'll do a retro. The Retro 51s will be in big display. 2 regular, 3rd fun that feels sustainable. Yeah, like I'm not going like all the time on Twitch. I'm just saying like I am making a commitment to this, exactly what we have now, and then maybe 10 to 20% more. Right? I'm not going, we're going to ramp up Twitch by like 50 to 100% times. No, I'm talking about this plus about 20% more. So it should be fun. Like it really makes my day better. I know that's selfish of me to say, but getting to talk to y'all, even though we're not in person, it improves my mood. Hang on, I gotta adjust my mic. Sorry if this makes some funny noises. the pop filter was sideways. Monday night journal night is 1,000% on the radar. I am really happy with that thought. I haven't had the time to execute it yet because it took me forever to get in here. Was there a password or something? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't have are you close to partner? Yeah, all I need is time now. Like, we have the numbers to hit partner. Now I need the time. So you have to do multiple days a week for, I don't know. I can pull it up. I can pull it up later. But basically, I've hit the viewers, and now I need to hit the amount of hours, which is not an outrageous part, but I need to go with the Monday stuff. All right, so MD Girl for Life is bringing up the stream title today. I have a question if you feel like answering. I like the size of the skinny A5 sort grid Rhodia Senpai notebooks videos. You know any similar fountain pen notebooks I could try out? Don't hit the viewers? Yeah. I've always wanted to stream the shipping department, but I don't have good internet in the shipping department. So, blood sacrifice. Yeah, those always take some time. Sorry about that, Jeannie. Those blood sacrifices will get you. Silver sub badge. Let's go. Foolish Fox. I'm thinking. Maybe something I have today. Who handles the customer service emails? Me and Brian. Whoever gets to it first. Like, if you sent one this morning, it's probably Brian because I haven't looked. Do you have a customer service issue? You can just email the inbox. It's just me and Brian. Like, that's all we got right now. For now. Just kidding. It's going to be me and Brian for a while. Speaking of which, I made a new spoke pen this weekend. Let's talk about that. Someone in SAC bent the clip on their roadie and wanted to know what to do. Yeah, they need to email us. That's hard to do. That is a really difficult thing to do. So let's just tell them to email us. We can just get them a new cap or something. But we need to know the details. That is really hard. They must have done a number on that. It's happened one other time. Someone bent the clip on like the regular spoke pen. These clips that we have are super durable. You have to like challenge the clip to a fight to really do those. Good morning, Jesse. Coco just bought some new Zoom Traveler sign. Okay, so let's go back. MD Girl brought it up. What is the... I'm not going to give up the name yet. I'm going to show you this book pen I built. What is the best notebook that people don't know about or aren't using? What is y'all's... It could be something popular. It's just not popular with that more people should know. What are y'all's thoughts? Because I'm going to give mine today based on a package I received. Chrono stuff with Nina paper. Okay, that's a little specific, Alan. That's a little, I'm going to say, inaccessible to the standard stationary person. No, I'm saying like, what's an under the radar brand? Because I think this brand is completely under the radar. Namiki winner Vlad has brought the A game. Barnes & Noble Italian leather journals. I've heard that. Nebula Note. Which is the Nebula Note is the new Colorverse? Archer and Olive for thicker paper. Yeah, don't they do a lot of watercolor sketch paper? So we have the Colorverse sitting here. I need to send that to Sarah. Sarah, I owe you a package of stuff, and I have the Colorverse book. I think I'm going to send it to you or Susan. I don't know what yet. Yeah, I think Write Notepads, obviously, is great. But yeah, like Namiki winner Vlad nailed it. It's Moromon to me. Like I talk about Midori all the time as that product that's widely available, and now it's gotten really, really popular. I think it's Moramon. And we're gonna talk about them. Why is my collar jacked up? It's bugging me. Using Lockbee notebooks a lot recently. Yeah, the Tomoe River paper is awesome. What is Render? I have not tried the Apuntes. I have gotten them from Van Ness Pens, and I think I just did a giveaway of them, but I haven't tried them. Are you a writer? Technically, I guess so. I write a lot. I write about pens. I write about how pens write. So if that makes me a writer. Kikuyo paper deserves more. So yeah, I think it's like the Midori has starting to gain some wide experience. I think Kikuyo is getting that wide exposure. That's the word I meant to use a second ago. Apica is in that Kikuyo category. And then Moramon is right there too. And the question I'm going to have once we get to it is, why isn't Moramon more popular? You like the Apuntes that you won at the live podcast? Yeah. So like I've had a couple of the Apuntes cross my hand. Fabriano, that's one I need to test out more. I like that one. Life is another one. You don't like Moramon? Is it too glossy? Is it the color? Is it the format? Y'all want to go ahead and dig into the Moramon so I'm not like beating around the bush, and we'll get to other things later? Let's do that. So I've been talking with one of the Moramon reps, and they sent me a big care package. I love Moramon. I've not popular for cost, too glossy in the format. Yeah, so they're not putting me up to this. I'm genuinely curious, and I think I agree with most of y'all about why it's not more popular. Moramons are not available as your Rhodius. Yeah, like I would like Moramon to be available as Midori, but the issue I have, or I don't have an issue with Moramon. I believe Moramon's not more popular because of the insistence on spiral bound in the best formats. Spiral bound's awesome. Spiral bound is going to also make people just skip right over them completely without giving the paper a chance to be part of the thing, to be part of like a test saying, oh, this is actually really good, right? It's very similar. Tony, do you like Midori? I don't know how much different these are from Midori, like in a writing comparison. Spiral, like I don't have a problem with Spiral, but I keep them at my desk, right? It's just that old habit of throwing things in a backpack and getting your spirals jacked up. Midori feels a little more textured. Okay. Moramon glossier than Midori. Fair. Love Nemesign, but hard to find here. Tried not to shop too much for stuff for overseas. I wonder if they're making a push, because they reached out to me. Like, this is the package that I got. We're going to go through. This is what they sent. This is what they sent me. And they sent it for one specific reason. Oh, Midori Cotton. That makes sense, Tony. Yeah, so OG and Tristy, these notebooks hold up well to my fountain pen usage, and I love using them in landscape. That's why I started using the Nemo sign models, because, you know, well, this is a bad example because that's made for something. But, well, I don't have a landscape one here. But I started using the regular graph notebooks in landscape mode, like the regular graph paper ones. So, but why Moramon was getting in touch was specifically for the Croquis lineup as a fountain pen friendly paper. So we're going to test that out this morning. So this is the popular Moramon product that we all see, the Nemosine. Right? Nemesign. I don't know exactly how you say it. So this is what we all think of for Moramon, at least what I think of. And I've seen these. We've given these away. I think we might have even reviewed them on the blog. But Moramon said, hey, why don't you try this for a good fountain pen friendly paper? So let's try that. That's Render. Okay, I'm going to look at this real quick. Okay, I haven't seen those. I wonder if they're only through like Dick Blick and other bigger retailers. I don't know. Crescent, the brand Crescent. I'm familiar with them. So, this is what they want me to test. It's a thin kind of cream. This is the backing paper, but it's kind of the same color. It's a thin ivory colored paper. So this is an A5 size. This is an A4 size. I always felt the Croquis was marketed as like the art pad, but it's really not. It's not a sketching paper. Yeah, I like the word mark. And I mean, to me, this is built-in landscape mode. It's just designed to be, even though you could use it however you want. It's a blank page, right? So you can use it in whatever. You assert the word Croquis with pencil drawing. I wonder why that is. Mormon also has like a Croquis. Oh no, Metaphiz has a Croquis pencil pen set. Bork and Bork. Crazy subscription extensions. Let's go. And I'm going to test the Croquis in just a second. They also sent me a 2021 diary, which is a loose leaf binder. So it has the plastic binding, right, that you can split open and add. So this starts, and this might be a good giveaway item. This starts, oh no, it's basically separated out. Okay, it's got tabs for the months. That's cool. Then they sent me this report pad, which I've never seen. It's like a school pad. Sergeant Stretch, 4 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. They sent me this report pad. A plus. So we'll test this out. Large line. This looks like the Kokuyo format with the line separated by dots like the Japanese school pads. So yeah, they sent me a big batch of stuff, but I'm going to test out this Croquis notebook. And I'm going to get Craig and Ariana off the screen real quick. So I just feel like I want to like recommend Moromon more, but I just think they fall a little short in the format game, and I wonder if that's something they're going to change. I'm going to talk to my contact there now that I have one, just to see like what's the idea behind what they're doing. Even though something like this may fit better, I would rather have this in like the graph paper style that they have in the Nema sign model. Give me this format, the graph Nema scene format in this book. Let's test out this book. All right. So I built a new spoke this week. Or actually, not even this week, yesterday. So I've been building a bunch of spoke pins, obviously for orders. And this one really stuck out to me as one that's not very popular, but I was like, wow, this is nice. So this is one that I built. So this is the purple barrel and silver internals. I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one for me. You really like the wire bound edges? I don't dislike them. I just think that holds them back, not having a popular option. So yeah, like this isn't a color I would have picked at first, right? Y'all seen the one that I made, right? I made a cheater. I made a cheater two-tone color, right? Orange and lime and cyan. So this is mine that I made when we first got the pins before we made and sold any of them. Then I built this for someone, I built this to ship off to someone. I was like, holy cow, how did I miss that? Because we built all the colors on stream. I don't know, maybe I commented about it at the time. But I was like, that is sharp. So you were amazed at how easy it was to change the grip on the icon? Good. That's what we're going for. The Webb notebook should be right from the face of the earth. You know what? I will get on that bandwagon. The Rodeo Webb notebook is maybe their worst product. It's a huge challenge for me. I have never gotten into the Webb notebook. All right, so let's try this. So the other reason, I didn't do this on purpose, I promise. Why is it called a Webb notebook? I have no idea. That's another thing. I have no idea why it's called the Webby or the Webb notebook. So, whoops. Move some of this stuff out of the way. So the other reason I built this, if anyone read Refill from Pen and Ink members newsletter this weekend, I linked to an ink from Kelly at Mountain of Ink from Van Diemen's. They have a sparkle ink called was it Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, and it's like a magenta pink and silver shimmer. And I knew I had a bunch of Van Diemen's ink samples, so I said I gotta go see if I have this. So luck turns out I do. Van Diemen's high school football rules. So this is let me give it a shimmy shake. You can't really see it in there, but we'll put it on the paper. I was seeing if any shimmer you could see any there, but you can't. So this is okay, I'm going to stop and read this. Why Webb notebook? With each Webby was a note from Mr. Guillaume Noose, president of Clairefontaine Rhodia. I hope you will enjoy using your Rhodia Webby Webb notebook. You might wonder where we came up with the Webb notebook name. My son was bugging me for a computer notebook, and so I told him, you want a notebook? I'll give you a Webb notebook. I put our best Clairefontaine paper and 90G smooth ivory inside the famous Rhodia covers, and the rest is history. That's a terrible story. He should be fired. That's someone who is not in tune with anything at all. This is not Rhodia paper. This is Mormon Croquis. Yeah, so it's a Thunder Viking. Exactly. It's a dad joke. It's an entirely fair reason to do things. I do it all the time, not as a product lineup. You know what I need for this paper? I need an ink bottle to put some swabs on to see how it looks. I'll go do that in just a second. Because I don't have any... this is a medium nib. Look at that. That's I can fix it. Boom. See? Y'all didn't bet. Too slow. Too slow. Apostrophe. All right, I don't want to get dinged for apostrophes. I don't even know if this is really the name of the ink. Is this really the name of the ink? I think it is. That's a long name. We almost got a girl. Yeah, I almost put it in the wrong spot. You're not joking. So you can see the little shimmer in there. I love this ink. You can see it kind of coming out in there. It's really good. So I have a sample of this ink that I used to fill this up with, so I'm happy about that. I don't know. I might have to go get a couple bottles of ink. Any ink bottle recommendations to test the shading on here? We should probably do like Hofguardier Grown. So there's the back already. It's like a little see-through. No bleed, no feathering. This might be the Tomoe River replacement you're looking for. Tomoe River. Yeah, I just don't have any wide nibs. Any more difficult to clean shimmer inks? I mean, some of the older ones were, like, when they first started coming out, I thought they were tough to clean. Nowadays, I don't even sweat them at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get a standard Sailor or Aurora Black as a baseline. Okay. Do I have Aurora Black? I have Sailor Blue Black, but all of my currently inked are too fine for y'all to be able to see. Diatramenous shivers are tough to clean. You know, I don't think I've ever tried a Diatramenous. I will say this paper has good texture. Like, can you hear it when I'm writing? It's not like glassy smooth. Does it seem like shimmer smarticles are smaller in some shimmer inks than others? I think so. It seems to me that they are. Like this seems very fine, which is good. I'm gonna go grab a couple of bottles of ink and put some more ink on the page. So hang on 1 second. Because now I'm curious, because so far so good. The colors are bright. It's handling the ink well. Particles are larger in Diatramenous. This Van Diemen seems pretty fine. Obviously, to me, the finer the better. I mean, that's just seems like common sense, right? Yeah, let me go grab a couple inks. I'll be right back. Let me see. Actually, hang on. I'm more curious than anything. Yeah, that's that Lamy orange we found in the back rooms. The famous Lamy orange. Yes. If you're an old school podcast listener, this was probably like 150 episodes ago, where someone found these cartridges. And like they are, I haven't used this pen that much. Like, well, you can't see it because I just laid it down. I haven't used that pen this much, but you can see the amount. Like it was when I put in this cartridge, it was already down to here. That's how old these cartridges were. Like they start to evaporate. So the ink was already about right here when I first inked up this cartridge when the cartridge was new. So yeah, these are the old promotional Lamy orange cartridges. All right, let me go grab a couple of bottles. I'm trying to think what I have as sheen. I've got some of the diamine sheen stuff. All right, give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm not going to turn on the away cam. I'm just going to go grab a couple things. Almost ready. Let me go grab a paper towel real quick. Did everyone behave? So let's see what we got here. So, Willie's Ghost. I do have a Be Right Back screen. That's what you get. I just didn't feel like putting it up. Did Brett say the Croquis is like Tomoe River? Not yet. It's not crinkly enough. But yeah, like, I just want to see how it's going to behave. I did not get an Ultim. Mike just got the Ultim. I like it, but it's so light. I'll have to try it. Yeah, I was gonna wait till the second. And the music, I don't have the music because I haven't gotten the copyright free stuff sorted out yet. So yeah, so I got Shinkai, which is my base ink because I know how that performs. Mano Akibi because it's got good sheen. I want to try, and then the Cult Pens Maureen Iridescent because it's got ultra sheen. So I wanted to see how these do. Alright, let me make me some run. Alright, let's do Shinkai. And I just got I'm just gonna do swabs. I didn't want to get up my whole glass dip nib setup deal, but I did get a knife to spread some ink around. So we'll kind of see how it goes here. Anyone who doesn't like the Ultim can feel free to send it to me for disposal. Yeah, ditto. Yeah, if anyone, because I said I was gonna wait till the second round anyway, so I was in no hurry to get it. All right, see you, Corinne. All right, like I said, we're just gonna do, this is Shinkai. We're just gonna do some Q-tips. I mean, really just want to see how excuse me. Just spreading it out a little bit just to kind of get an idea. It's much lighter than the Icon. Like in totality. That surprises me. The Icon's pretty dang light. All right, and then this is the Sailor Mano Akibi. Marco, 9 months of subbing. Thank you so much, buddy. I don't know if these swabs are going to see, but I think it'll give us a good little quick test. But I think it'll be more telling if I just get out some stub nibs or whatever and ink up some more pins. The shading's working. I don't know that it's picking up much sheen. This one's a more of a sheeny ink. Ultima 16 eyedroppered. Holy cow. Wow. Huh. Now I really want to try one. That's interesting. Oh, I meant to get the blue one. Oh well, this will be fine. This is the burgundy one. I haven't used this one in a while. Oh, you know what? I want to shake this one up. Ultima's tough as hell, so we machined it very thin. Yeah, that's wild. Because, like, the only one I have is my Kasama, which is obviously a thick barrel, and then I have a titanium section on top of it, so I never think of Ultima being light, but I get it. Like, I totally get it. Yeah, I didn't mean to grab this. I thought I was grabbing the blue color, but I grabbed the same as the one I just put down, so that's fine. We'll see what it looks like. I just want to see if the sheen. This is a very sheening ink, and I don't know what we're going to see here, but we'll see in a minute. All right. I will say, so far, even it's been down the longest, you're getting a ton of character from the Shinkai, which is what you hope for. Yeah, I mean, it's a darker red. It's not as purpley. But it is, like in a nib, it does seem more purple to me. But it should have a green sheen, and I don't know what we're going to get out of here, so we'll see. It's still wet. Dry time isn't bad here. Like, I mean, those are ink swabs, so you never know. But look at the Shinkai. Y'all can't tell. Can y'all? Let's see if I can get it in the light correctly. For Shinkai, that's a ton of color variation, which is what you want to see on a paper like that. If y'all want to know why I like Shinkai, because at its best, it looks like that. You can even see some of the reddish purple in there. I can see more in person than y'all can through the camera. So yeah, that's a great representation. The sheen's starting to come out in Akibi. If I could get the light to hit it right, you'd see it. You can almost see a texture from the paper. Yep. You can see it in this image. The texture of the paper right here. It's the texture of the paper. You can't really feel it when you're writing, but you can feel some of the texture. So you see the green starting to come through. I honestly, if I had better thin lines, like if I was using it in a pen, you'd see even more sheen. So that's a Kibi. Oh, here it comes. And then this is the heavy sheen of Maureen. Let's see if I can get it there for you. You can see it even in the bad lighting. But if I can get good lighting, you can see it. This is different Mormon paper. This is the Croquis. And this is why they sent it to me. Seems like pretty minimal sheen. That's like 60 or 70% coverage, and it's not dry yet. And I'm just looking at the end here where I spread it. I can't get it to focus. Up here, it's definitely more minimal. But you're also not getting the lighting that I'm getting. There you go. It's still drying too. Like, I don't think that's minimal at all. So yeah, the paper does sheen. But you can't see it from here, right? So there's the back page. This is what Mormon says maybe you should use as a Tomoe River option. Like, I'd need a better format of the pad, but there's no bleed through whatsoever. These were heavy swabs spread with a knife. So you can see the sheen coming through now that it's drying. I'd say that's pretty heavy, right? Yeah, only ghosting, which less ghosting than Tomoe River, I'd say. So yeah, Shinkai keeps getting better and better. So yeah, these look great, I think. Yeah, that's Tony. That's why I'm making the noise. Really good, like better than expected, but like more than that, I think. I am compelled. This was why they sent it to me. They sent me all this stuff specifically for the croquis, for me to test the croquis, and I like it, or the crocus. Now, I don't, Cocolino. We'll set that up. I'll do more of that. Because I have my pad that I normally use for the ink testing, but I took it out of here the other day when I was cleaning up, so I don't have it in here. And that's the only thing I had nearby. So I will do this. It is actually creamish. It is actually very cream-ish, more so than their standard paper. So here's... So this is like a date pad. 80 sheets, like a meeting pad. I'm just seeing what else I have here. This is the story supply. Don't you have these? The story supply. What was this one called? It's very much yellow. In the camera's making it whiter than it is. It is very yellowy. Yeah, so, and I think the story supply is reasonably yellow, like creamy ivory. This is more. Exposition, thank you. Well, I don't know if they still do it. This is an awesome notebook, right? I don't know if you can still get them. So, and I call this one like ivory or off-white. That's definitely creamy. So yeah, this is the yellowest pad I have. This is Webb notebook yellow, almost. I would say, because I find the Webb notebook to be very yellow. But you pick it up, you can feel it's like a not totally crinkly like Tomoe River. Might be a deal breaker. Yeah, it just is. Yeah, I wish I had some. I don't have anything else to compare it to. It's creamier than most. Oh, is it? Did I write it wrong? I always got them wrong. You know what I did? I think that's what I did. So this is the one that I wanted. So I picked it up because of the label. I have the bottles in the wrong packages. So I was trying to get Maureen because Maureen's my favorite. And I have the wrong bottle in the box. So that makes a lot of sense what happened here. Now it's adding up. Yeah, for review, the whiter the paper, the better. Like if I'm going to do an ink review. If I'm going to do a paper review, the paper is what it is. But if I'm going to do an ink review, like that's why I like the Clairefontaine Triomphe. That is just stark white. Rookie mistake. That's whack. That's what do they call that? Kobathor, 5 months of subbing. Let's go. what do they call that? Kangaroo court, like in baseball. Like I would get fined for that, like the stupid mistakes. That's a fine. So yeah, I would get fined in the kangaroo court for that. I wish y'all could really see this Shinkai. Y'all know I'm like the Shinkai homer. Like there's so much red sheen on this, which you never see on a lot of papers with Shinkai. So maybe Moramon was right, huh? Now, I think the goal is going to be give me this paper in a better binding. Give it to me like in a real book. Like I love your pad, but like it's not going to be a journal, right? This is not going to be a journal notebook. It's going to be like a desk pad, like the Clairefontaine Triomphe is a pad. The Life writing pad bank paper. It's a desk pad, right? It's not like a bound journal. It's not even the same as like the spiral bound stuff, right? It's almost like a sketchbook build, but even flimsier. Which is inherently nothing wrong with that. But if you want me to use it for these fountain pen inks, I want it to stay together and just be bound. It doesn't even have to be hard bound. It could be stitch bound, some kind of different binding, I think, to go into this. Audio quiet for anyone else. Someone had to restart earlier, B. Hazelwood. Is it good for correspondence? I think it would be excellent for correspondence, because it just tears out cleanly and you can fold it up. This would be a great letter writing pad. This texture, for those of y'all that have the what is it, the Ixclease, the vintage writing pad, like the texture of it feels awesome, right? You can tell the difference in some of the paper. It feels thinner than that vintage writing pad paper, but the sound is the same. So, which makes it perfect I think this is perfect for letter writing, honestly. It's glue bound, top or side bound, whichever your orientation is, and it comes off cleanly. Like these would be perfect for letters. All right, Moramon marketed this to me this way, and I never trust anything that people say that want me to say stuff. I think they're actually dead on. I think they're dead on about the quality of this paper for fountain pen inks is better than most. Croquis. I'm not gonna lie, I will never get into Cosmo Airlight. Like I play around with it, like I write with it. The type of pen nibs I use do not like Cosmo Airlight. This is better than the bank paper as far as ink performance, right? You get more character in the ink. Bank paper is a little more absorbent, even though it doesn't absorb it. I think my contact at Mormon was right. She said this should be your Tomoe River replacement. They need to come out with some more formats of this. How much are these? I am still loving the UEF. I am absolutely loving the UEF. So this model, so here's the other problem. They're marketing these as a sketch pad. The model I'm testing right here is $725. Hello. I am clicking your buttons. So I think this is the model I'm testing. I don't think the color matters. Oh, no, this is the one. Oh, look, they have a white one. That's the difference. Here you go, Tony. Oh, snap. It's over now. That's the difference. Shoot. Let me go back. This is the one I have. It's cream. 60 sheets cream. Why is it the same price? It makes me wonder if it's the same paper. 52 GSM. So this is the white paper. They didn't send me one of these. Both of mine are the cream, I think. Oh, snap. We got to do a complete new test again. Psych. Look at that. I thought they were the same color. They're different. Sunk in a ditch. It's a 60 GSM paper in the cream and a 52 in the white. They are completely different. Chat. I'm glad I looked them up because it's sitting right here on my desk. Let's do it. Let's do that thing, chat. All right. I just fell in love with that paper, and there's a completely different one right here. How are they marketing 52 GSM paper as sketchbooks, sketch pads? None of the white is in stock at Jet Pens. Maybe we've just been sleeping. Have we been sleeping on this? I guess that's why Moramon contacted me. He's like, they were like, look, you've been sleeping on this. Get right. All right, so here's the difference. Let me make some room here. Flippity floppity. All right. Let me throw this back. Does anyone skip that first sheet that's all bendy? That's like in the binding of the cover. I tend to do that. So there's your color difference. Whoa, Pig Palm, I haven't heard from you in forever. How are you doing? You can absolutely, if anyone can call this work, you can call it work. All right, so there's the difference in the cream and the white, okay? Tend to skip the first page regardless, yeah. Who knew? Dang it, do I gotta go find more Q-tips? No, we have the back sides of these. Look at that. This is what a fountain pen murder scene looks like. All right, let's do this again. All right, so we're gonna do, let's do this real quick. This is 60 GSM. And this is 52. What cream? Oh, man. Man. What a trick. It was a trick. Is this where Mike does his keyboard club too? Yep. If y'all got Mike's, I think it's just Mike Hurley on Twitch, right? All right, let's do this in the same order. They should be doing A4 for correspondence. Well, this is A4 right here. Talmax, 10 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's just Mike Hurley. All one word, no underscores or anything. There you go. Thank you, Kobathor. Holy cow. Oh, came to Twitch for the No Man's Sky playing? Well, then I need to play No Man's Sky because that game is awesome. That's the most fun game to stream that I've found so far. Was the white available in A5? Yes. At Jet Pens, it's currently sold out, but it was an option. All right, so this is Shinkai. Get my knife. Okay. Try not to contaminate my crime scene over here. Amazon has some spiral formats. Okay. Then we'll do a Kibi next. Yeah, so they were both available in A5 and A4. I like the tape binding look, but it's just like a desk pad to where if you hit the corners wrong, like your pages will start getting loose out of it. If you're okay with that, like as a desk pad, it's awesome. But I'm saying if you want more of a journal style, you're not going to like it for that. This paper doesn't have the texture that the cream does, I don't think. I'm going to find out in a minute now that my mind is officially blown. Oh, I can actually see the texture I made from the knife blade. Wow. And then we'll do... It is buckling. I mean, this buckled, but like this is the thicker paper, so not as much, right? Like, here you go. Right, so it makes... I'm trying to get you a good shot of the buckling here. Not a ton on this one. Definitely more here, right? Lighter weight paper. And then this is the Robert. See, look, I did it wrong. I'll have to go fix that later. Not a match. Not a match. Whoever caught that, that was awesome. I wasn't even paying attention whatsoever. Try not to tear the paper this time. I got a little aggressive on those Akibi scrapes. Yeah, this 60 is... I'm still mega impressed by this. All right, so let's let these dry just for a second, then I'll bring them up into the camera a little bit closer, and we'll try to get some better lighting on them. Look at that. That's dope. Good color match. Crime scene. Excuse me, that was a little loud chugging. Oh no, I should wipe the evidence off the knife blade too, right? All right, let me go ahead and rip this while they're drying. We can look at the buckling. Clearly more buckling here, right? You're also going to get a little bit of the light. It's going to show the shadows better on the white paper versus the cream. Much more buckling, okay? As opposed to 60. Like, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I almost don't care what the inks do here. I love this feel of this cream color paper. How's the texture with pencil? I'll check. I bet this one's going to be awesome. This one doesn't have that texture. Why haven't they marketed this before? This, I don't understand why they call this a sketch pad. My fingers are getting all over the... I'm going to wash my hands real quick because I'm getting it all over the page, and my sink's right here. Hang on. It's on the light switch now. I just had to knock the edge off of my murder fingers. Yeah, that's the thing, is it's an old product. All right, pencil. Any pencil preference? Head full of ideas, because I have them all. I'll try them all. Let's see how this works. And I'll test them momentarily. All right, so here's the Shinkai. Good character, right? I wonder if the 60 white has this no texture feel, or the 60s have texture. I don't know. Are the two different weights? I guess there isn't a 60 white, is there? Whites are just the thinner one. Whites are the 52s. Creams are the 60s. Okay. Do a 602 and a General's number 2. Okay. Ravi Shankar was the 602, right? So I don't think I have a stock 602. Or was it extra? Or library? Which one? Librarian? Which one of those is 602? And I'll look for the Generals. That's Akibi. You can see some of the sheen there. It looks like a tooth. Like I've been performing dentistry over here. And then this is the Robert. You can see some of the sheen there. Sorry, it's not coming in great. What paper is it today? This is the Mormon Croquis. This is the 52 GSM white, and this is the 60 GSM cream. I'm surprised that Kino Kaniya wouldn't have this, but like, are you gonna notice this like stacked on their shelves? Right? They're just gonna stack 20 of these on a shelf like this, and are you ever gonna see them? So let's look at some color differences. I don't know what's the best way to do this. So this isn't a fair comparison because the swabs could go down at different weights. You know, the spreading with the knife could go down thinner or thicker. But I think you can get a general idea of like the color ranges in these are both good, right? They're picking up some of the color, some of the sheen, some of the grays that are in the blues. Sort of one of the weird size spiral bound white paper ones. Okay. So I would like to test these more with nibs to where I can get a consistency. Yeah, so consensus is the 60 is cream and the 52 in white, but in 2 different sizes. So that's the difference. So honestly, to me, the 60 shows more ink character, but I think that could be a flawed test too. But you can kind of see the absorbency is a little bit higher for the Robert on this page than it is on this page. It stands up more, so you get, like, I wish I could show y'all the sheen on this properly. Okay, so that's Robert here with a swab and then thinned out with the knife to the right. And then this is Robert on the white. It sheens, but not as much. Similar, maybe it still needs to dry more. And you can see it coming up there, but it's not as obvious as it is here. Back of the page, still no bleed. You know, good ghosting, you know. Okay, so sorry. Library 602. All right. What'd we say? Tennessee Red, Pearl Core. I have an MMX. Do I have the Tennessee Red in here? I don't see it. I don't see the Tennessee Red. You want to do MMX? 602, MMX. General's number 2. I thought I had in here. Oh, here's a stock 602. Even though the library's got a better point. We'll go with that. What are the stock Musgrave? Are these General's number 2 if you have like the stock Musgraves? Mitsubishi, yeah, I have a Mitsubishi. We'll do the, this is the 9852. So do that one. That's probably good. Yeah, I think that's good enough for testing. Those three. 602 MMX, Mitsubishi 9852. Yeah, I'm liking the cream a lot better. Again, this is not scientific testing, right? The ink weights and spreads are different. But 60 is the will. I do have a super soft, I have a 10. I have a Kitabashi 10. I usually keep my 4H's back in my bedroom because I use those the most. I have the Genkaso, the Gekkoso 8. Let's try that. Gekkoso 8. That's a 2. These. Yeah, I usually keep the 4s back in my room because those are the ones that I like the most. Here we go. Here's a Uni 3. 3B. There we go. We'll use that. All right. I mean, there's really good texture on here. You can probably actually see it coming through the line here. You can see how there's skips in there, which you don't necessarily feel the texture when you're writing on it, right? I don't say, oh, this is a scratchy paper, but you can see it in the way the graphite attaches to the paper, right? Where there's gaps in there, where I bet this won't have that. So that's the texture difference. To me, that's a big difference. Right? That versus that. I know you maybe not be able to tell. All right, so this is, let's see. Yeah, pencil feels great. This 602 feels great. It's maybe a touch, tiny bit fraction smooth. It feels good. It's good enough texture for pencil, I promise you that. So this is the Uni high. This is the high Uni 3B. Yeah. I mean, it's a great pencil to begin with, so. It's not overly textured. I can tell more of a texture in a fountain pen than a pencil, if that makes any kind of sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does to me when you're using it. The white paper is smoother, the 52. Especially for the softer lead. That's very smooth. Trying to get to the difference here. Come on, camera. It's too many things. I wrote them all too close. Murder hands. Sorry. It actually seems a little bit lighter. The graphite colors are lighter on the white paper than the cream. Is that logical? Is that the logic sense? Common sense? I don't know. It's like a shade different color wise. So this is the MMX. Can you hear me writing? Like you can hear like kind of the scratchiness of it. Feels good. It's like I said, it's not overly textured. And the white is definitely smoother. I like the cream for pencils. I like the cream for everything. Fountain pens and pencils better so far. I'm not going to say everything. I haven't tried standard pens on it. And then this is the Eco Mitsubishi 9852. Well, this isn't what I planned to do today. I mean, it is, but not this much testing. But it's kind of like... Cream is definitely better for pencils. Like this Mitsubishi, which is your standard HB, is perfect. That's perfect feeling for what I want out of a pencil texture on a page. Perfectly fine, acceptable, a little smoother. It's gonna be hard for me to get over the crinkleness of this standard paper. Just I wish y'all could see the difference. You can kind of see the difference here and here. I might be a croquis man. Now we got to get the right pronunciation. Croquis or crocus, or something I'm completely missing. All right, let me try a couple other things here. Yeah, thread bound 200 sheets. I'm gonna email them once this link goes live and see what they say. I'm running out of room on my sheet. Let's try this sheet. Oops. Oh, misspell. Misspell Schmidt. No bets. Yeah, black ink's great. Hey, Mafia Geek. Yeah, that was kind of the premise, Kobathor, of this, is how much I like Midori, how much more love Midori gets, and is this as good or better? The formats of Midori are better with the... okay, I will, Dave. The formats of Midori, I like the binding better. But I am really impressed with this paper. I will do a smudge test in 1 second. The only thing I maybe like the white paper for so far better is the ballpoint, but it's close enough. Because it's a little bit smoother. The texture here is a little bit more, but it's still good. I wouldn't almost never use ballpoint here anyway. Ballpoint's better on the white. I mean, the Schmidt refill, I mean, it's just great no matter what. Little more chance of bleeding there with Rollerball ink, which is interesting. Usually fountain pen inks and Rollerball inks tend to be about the same as far as like bleed through. Not this one. Same here. There's like a couple little dots that have popped through. You gotta love the FO size. I think they're hilarious. I never ordered any. I should. Do they even offer them anymore? All right, so what do we have here? Let me make sure my hands are dry. So this is the 3B. Look, I just ran my finger over that like 4 times. And there's like the tiniest bit of smudging. Like, can you see the smudging? I just ran my finger over that 4 times across the 3B. Is that your expectation? Like, there was nothing there. Like, almost nothing. Yeah, see a little, but that's about it. Same here. Like, really good smudge proofiness. Blackwing, MMX. I mean, for smudge, like if your hands, like my hands, like I wiped them right so they're not totally moist, right? Like if I set my palm on it, it'd probably smudge a little bit, but I'd say that's pretty good. I think the MMX, which you can't see, has smudged the most. The two Blackwings smudged more than the Uni and the Mitsubishi. So yeah, if you're looking for smudging, I'd say these are pretty light. You're not going to get a heavy dose in a sketch book. So for artistic purposes, you maybe want more smudging. Let me hit the 10 on here. I mean, there's chunks of graphite when I write with this. I treat the pencils like I do the pens. Like I gotta give them a minute to dry here. So there's some smudging with that. So those are your 10B smudges. Oh, where's the... Oh, I didn't look at this. So I wanted to see the Retro 51. Oh, I did look at this, the bleed on the black. Yeah, you can see that more. I don't know what to tell y'all. I wasn't expecting this today, necessarily. Like, I was hoping it was good, but I think it exceeds even my normally highly skeptical expectations. And I'm not, like, trying to be like, Mormon sent me free stuff, so let me talk good about them. You know, that's not my jam. So... pretty good. All right, see you, Dave. Yeah, turns out Mormon was right. I don't know what to say other than that. Mormon told me what to expect. Did I believe them? I never believe anyone without trying it, but oh my God, it's the famous Claire. Did I believe them? Who knows? Did it meet or exceed my expectations? Easily. I'd say let's give one away, but this is all I have, and I've been testing and writing all over it. Plus, I want to review it. So we'll do some... I'll order some more and do some more giveaways. Unless y'all want me to give away some of the standard pads, I can. But I have other Mormon stuff too. It's an imposter. This would be the mask sales for Brad Dowdy would not go well. I think whoever like would authorize that would probably get fired for like wasted money. That would be it. If you're trying to get a promotion, I would not suggest Brad Dowdy masks. After you're done getting caught up on Spoke, will you have enough extra nibs to fill a new order? Yes. We should be caught up this week, I think. I'm feeling pretty good about that. The hair is a big selling point, but you know, it's a whole thing. All right, let's not give away any more Mormon today because I really don't know what I have here. But we'll give away some other stuff, and then I'm gonna go ship some more Spoke pens. Interesting. We need a Brad Dowdy potato head. Now that would work. That's the thinking that gets you the promotion. A full line of stationary celebrities? Let's actually not do that. I vote no. All right. What are we giving away today? I was even going to show y'all some other things, but I'm running out of time. Chia Pet. Now we're talking. I think you can get... Can you get your... Can you get like promotional Chia Pets? Is that like one of those things that you can get? Like if you send in like your design, they can 3D print the design, and then then you can just Chia Pet it. Seems like I've seen that before. All right. Oh, well, here we go. Here's a different Mormon. I can give this away because I've reviewed this one before. This is the 188. This is the pad that I love. This is my favorite Mormon pad before the croquis with the standard graph cream layout. So let's give this one away. All right, and then I'll find, while this one's going, I'll find something else to give away. But yeah, so this was from my own collection, not something they sent me. Where are we at? Oh, I am all caught up on shipping of all of last week's winners. Hopefully you got a shipping notification. I've been trying to make sure that happens. So everything from last week's giveaways has been shipped as of like Monday or Sunday. All right, Mormon notebook 188, go. And I put y'all's little names on these little torn pieces of paper and washi tape, whoever wins. So I have a note. And then I just ship them to y'all with the little name things on there. I hope you don't mind. It's not me being lazy. It's just me being, like, really lazy. No, I think it's funny. So I do it. I tend to humor myself mostly. What's this? Let's do this. This is kind of a wild pin. Yeah, let's give that away. Let's give away this one notebook, and I have one pen here to give away. Waffles. Michael, did you see my mistake? My cult pins mistake I made earlier? Were you here when I did that? It was enjoyable, and I didn't even catch it till chat did. So one of the inks I was testing, when I went to go grab inks to test, and I got the iridescent marine for the sheen, and I didn't even notice that the bottle on the inside was Robert till I put the ink down, and someone said, "That's not marine, that's Robert." So I got my wires crossed. Now I gotta go find the other bottle and switch them back. So I'm not mistaken again. Marine for sheen. Ooh. Marine might be leaking. Ooh, yeah. We had some leaking situation going on here. Uh-oh. Oh, hang on. I have a murder situation on my hands. I'll be right back. How many of those cult pens inks do you have? 4, I think. All right. I gotta go get something real to clean this up with. All right, luckily that's just on the bottle and in the box, and it's on the side table over here, but there's something going on here. All right, is that one done? That is done. All right. Now we don't look like murder hands. We just look like unicorn hands. This stuff used to bother me. Not much anymore. Thumbs up for ink. But I don't want to get it everywhere either. So, all right. Winner. Pick a winner. Clarude. All I think of is John Olerud. Speak up in the chat. Clarude, yay! Email me. hello@penaddict.com with your shipping address. And I will get this out to you in a week or so-ish. Probably this weekend, something like that. All right. And congrats. All right. So this is from the archives. It's got a little, must have had a sticker on the box or something. But this is, hang on, I'm about to sneeze. It's not, I promise you I'm not teasing this. I just gotta sneeze. I sneezed myself all the way out of focus. The OG Fisher Space Pen. And I think it's got like something on here. This is like a fancy one. Someone probably gave this to me. I shouldn't be giving it away. So I apologize if someone who gave me this sees this. Oh yeah. It's got the NASA logo on it. Do they all have that on there? Or am I giving away some gift somebody gave me? That's pretty cool. Trying not to get my pink ink hands on it. And these are like retractable, right? So not all of them have the meatball. Looks like it's from a gift shop. So yeah, so this is probably a gift to me that I'm probably not supposed to give away. But I think it just got set aside, and I just never really used it. But I think someone should use it. So maybe consider it a gift to you, a gift to me, and a gift to you. I don't consider it a re-gifting. I just consider this an awesome gift to me, and now I would like to gift it to you. All right. Uh-oh, what's the difference between the meatball and the worm? Is this the meatball? What's the worm? Just the NASA? The NASA worm? That one? Is that the difference? Okay. Worm is the word form. Okay, I did get that. I'm surprised I got that. I'm not that smart. Okay, so we're giving this one away. So yeah, this is a good pen. These are expensive, right? Like 50, 60 bucks or something. Am I wrong? So here we go. The meatball, the far superior logo. I didn't realize this was a big deal. The logo fights. I just thought they were all like love. All right, go. I just thought everyone loved all the logos, but there is a clear line in the sand now that I've learned today. I've learned a lot today, chat. I've learned about inks on paper that I didn't expect. I've learned about murder hands, now unicorn hands. Except what was I doing with the unicorn to end up like this? That's a question for a different stream. Yeah, learned about logos. Yeah, I think that's enough learning for one day. All right, who gets this special torn piece of paper? Who? Don't ask where lemonade is made. Oof. Alright, so I'm really not looking forward to ending this stream, because that means I'm going to have to figure out whatever ink situation I have going on over here is. Nobody wants to deal with that. Got my first shot, Pfizer. Let's go. Well, that was like in the time of the stream. You like started the stream, Said I'm going to get my first shot today, and you're already back with the shot. Good job. Whew. All right, 30 seconds. Unicorn blood is glittery. I think that's like the ink I have in this pen. It's definitely a unicorn blood. The diamonds are a girl's best friend one. I am testing. One thing I was going to show you that I didn't really get around to, and if y'all want to talk about it next time, I am testing the Kako 0.5 blue black gel Parker style refill in this Rhodey dart. You have to trim it a little bit, but Brian sent it to me like as an option, so I wanted to try that. Maybe by next week I'll have a better feel for it, whether I like it or not, but you do have to shorten it a little bit. All right, that one's done. All right, let's pick a winner. Kako Gel Refill Blue Black 0.5 Gel. I'd say average to good so far, but I just inked it up yesterday, and I want some more time before I really say. I want to like write with it instead of just scribble around. That clap click was amazing. That's what we do. Corinne Barr! Fisher Space Pen winner. Email me, Corinne. You know the rules. Email me. hello@penaddict.com with your shipping address. And I will get this right out to you, where right out to you equals in approximately a week. All right, so I'll spend some more time with that refill and let you know this week. I don't know if we're going to do something with it or not, like have it as an option for the Rhodey. I'm not giving up the Jetstream as the primary refill, but maybe we might sell them separate. I don't know what Brian and I hadn't talked about it, but I've been testing it. Thursday, I am going to try my best to stream. If you missed it earlier, we're recording our Relay FM members special Thursday morning. That's going to run into stream time. If I have time after the Lego build, I'll turn this on and we'll stream until I go get the kids or something like that. So I think we'll be able to stream Thursday. Just don't expect it before noon Eastern. So noon, 1 o'clock Eastern, maybe we can do something. Lego is this one. Paris architecture set. A little bit smaller piece size than Trafalgar Square. Hopefully about half. So Trafalgar Square took us too long. It took us 2.5 hour sessions to build Trafalgar Square. We'd like to have 1 2.5 to 3 hour session to get it done. So yeah, this year I build. I'll have the pieces. Mike has the instructions. So this will be my second. Mike's build twice. I've built once. So this will be my second build. It's fun. It's fun. I do Lego, but not on stream. I don't know if I'll ever do Lego on stream. That's a fun. I do enjoy that stream. It's like a pin stream, right? But we basically do blind Lego builds, where a different person has the instruction set and describes to you what to build. So we do that as an audio recording, which is kind of a trip. So we enjoy doing that. So that's the stream status for Thursday. So follow me on Twitter if you want to know for sure what time we're going. I'll put some notes out in there. All right. I think that's it for today. Podcast tomorrow, normal time. I got to work on the show notes. I guess now I'm talking about Mormon croquis paper tomorrow. Apparently, that's what I'll be doing. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the subs and all the gifted subs. Y'all are just truly, truly awesome. Thank y'all so much. And I will see you soon. Bye.